likely to play her mid, I suppose.
Yeah, they will go for a Leshrac,
Oh,
actually.
nice. Okay.
They're going to go for the time dilation Tombstone kill.
And it looks like they should be able to get it here. The slow of the blood grenade attempted from the side from Baboka, but won't be able to stop that kill from happening. That's first blood for Ramses, but
Beat on by this boar, man.
it's going to drop the tombstone here, but they might be able to collect both the kill and the tombstone. Ramses, he cuts over, but it's far too late to be able to help out.
Does not hit in that window. Miro looks like he'll be going down here. Can only escape the Veno for so long, especially in the 1-on-2.
So rough. Full supports here on the
Oh, he doesn't
side.
get it?
He's not going to be able to get it. The Centaur stun actually lands on Antares, but now they're going to turn around. The Kisses, they want the kill on Samael. They're going to focus on him first. Pisho's up next. Bump Bobica down, which means one of the Kisses missed, but still, great chance to be able to kill him if they could keep the sticky napalm slowing him down.
He has a lot of extra health.
Cookie, nice. Good hit. Antares is getting a little bit low, but he will collect the kill on Boboka. Is likely to die here, is going to die. And this is, honestly, this is in part just kind of the way it goes.
Casual little roar. This will be the summons class with the catapult. This does not seem defendable.
He drops the tombstone last second because Ramses cut in from behind and caught the Venomancer, so they will be able to trade out supports.
They'll take the tombstone and leave. That'll get that Kiyotaka TP.
Short range scatter blast does tons of damage. Not quite enough to finish him off. This last shot is just enough before the heal.
Slark can create a lot of tempo versus the Void. You can get Ags, you can leash him at the same time. Void can just chrono you.
Big kill.
Ranged, he died first. So come on, brothers. We can storm it. We can do it.
Ramses slowed down to a crawl here. 8 seconds to this time walk. That is far too late for this kind of rotation. A hefty one from Aster, but they are going to move some more heroes over. Solo keeping Samael slowed down. The cookie lands. Scatter Blast comes in, blasts him apart. And now XXS is going to be quite low. Now they do have that bit of poison damage threatening Kiyotaka, and Antares is going to be able to get the bump back. But he's slowed down too much by these Gales, and now he's going to die to Bobica and XXS.
Because he has no cooldowns.
Yeah, exactly. No cooldowns. A recently buffed Leshrac against some long cooldowns. I mean, this does feel like a dangerous pressure point that Aster is going to try and push the limit here. Monet is going to come over and help out this kill. RP going to be used onto him here. That's dangerous with that Chronosphere locking down 2. A guaranteed 2 kills as the Kisses will help finish off Pisho. Miro even just goes ahead and skewers them back.
Keep waves as possible every time our ults are on cooldown. Just run to the enemy side of the map, start pulling creeps into their ancients, whatever, some nonsense. Like, even this is, it's not the worst, right?
Yeah, it creates a little,
some time.
He knocked him down the cliff. That's not the best. Monet is taking a lot of damage from the flames, but he will be able to commit thanks to his ultimate. And
we're here, especially with Atos on Kiyotaka, can guarantee a jump. Here we go.
Blake Skewer back straight into the Snapfire. Yule Scepter actually dodged a good amount of damage, so this is going to get a little bit awkward. He's probably going to die, but they're going to have to use some extra spells for it. Some spells they probably didn't want to. RP now on cooldown. Aghanim Scepter now done for the Beastmasters, so we're getting to, if we can get to, the first lasso back, the Kisses. First one missed. The rest are going to miss off the Yule Scepter, but there's just enough of them to get the kill. And Ramsey's going to help out. He's actually going to make sure that this fight can continue if they wanted to. Never mind. The 2 supports just get picked off. Too much damage from the opposing supports. Nice play by Kiyotaka.
A lot of damage. Max Impetus online. He's opted for that over the heal build. Probably for good since they're not focusing it. Just create as large a damage threat as possible.
Listen, I think my armchair analysis is pretty good. Okay.
Let me tell you what kind of emperor he is.
Yeah.
Unforgiving.
Blasted, but Bobica finally falls, but it's enough time for Monet to cut in. Chronosphere was up as well as the Kisses. Did they expect that to be up already? Monet still alive, but the Scatter Blast will finish him off. At the same time, Ramses needs to get off the time walk, and he does with the Rod of Atos holding back Samael, who's out of mana and has a bunch of zombies on him. Chain stuns all around. 9Pandas outplaying Aster in this engagement by just the smallest of margins, but it's working. But now on the second life, this is a little much. Force Staff TP away. No way. Oh, the Yules gets there just in time. Finally, Aster gets something crucial for all of the resources they spent on the
leap through.
Pandas, I think they have a bad read of this situation. Kiyotaka might still be able to get away back to the rest of his team, and they aren't going to get there with the lasso. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and they've got the Chronosphere to follow that up too, but he doesn't drop it. Ramses holds onto it for now, waiting for a better opportunity, perhaps. Roar goes out. Now he jumps in. Now the Chronosphere, but Ramses, that wasn't the initiation at all. RP got used
Time to
the
get the hell
time.
out.
Yeah, this is bad. And Monet stops the TP away from Ramses. This abject disaster, man. Atari's at least picks up one. I mean, I'm sure he did his job, but the rest of his team, I think you cannot say the same.
Why didn't he want to chrono that Slark out of the lasso? I mean, maybe he thought he was getting a Dark Pact off, and he was like going to have an ult. That third item. He is top of the net worth chart somehow.
He's big. And he's done it too. He has been...
Woke up from Aster.
All right, we're
Time to
going to
get
get
the
a team fight.
Does that BKB, so you have to think about the jump here. They really want somebody else. They'll take solo.
Got a Force Staff to be able to get him away. An immediate lasso. RP on top of that one. That is a heavy amount of hate. And XXS gets off his BKB. He finally goes down, but he created so much space. Nice Hurricane Pike pushback on Ismail with the Chronosphere on 2. They do have the kisses. They do have him blocked down. Monet, is he going to be able to get out of this one? Managed to pop his steps around. Now his ultimate. He's good. And Kiyotaka, thought he was still inside the cloud, misses, but he gets him in the end. Too much damage from the Snapfire. Nice pushback there. Bobka, another Hurricane Pike put to use as the damage raining in from the high ground. Hurricane Pikes for days between Bobka and Kiyotaka. Felt like everybody was pretty tanky on 9Pandas.
I mean, he did basically the same damage as Bobka.
20. He almost has a data list, but getting that level 20 is going to be super important.
And they are sitting on the high ground ward, so again, the vision very key here. Veno ward gonna break it, and that is the signal for Monet to just force this fight. Still has Aegis.
Ramses sees an opportunity to go on the left-hand side, but on the right, Miro hits an RP. Not good enough to stop the Slark, who actually had the Dark Pack going and will be able to bring him down. Ramses now drops the Chronosphere. It's just on the Beastmaster, though.
Healing.
Not the best, and he is healing way too much. Ramses taking a lot of damage, and now he's locked down by the pounds. With all of those shots raining in from Boca, Samael, even with the shield rune, is able to just dare into the tier 4 towers. Fortunately, the Force Staffs are always there to help 9Pandas, and Aster will take everything you have if possible.
This is a very fast objective-taking lineup with the Edict and the Beastmaster attack speed, and of course, you still have Aegis online. She's was used, but Monet is sitting on 2 lives and a crap ton of Agi stacks. 51 stolen with 9 permanent right now. Another reason these billions are going to melt if you cannot contest, and I don't think you're contesting without the ults. That chrono was just not good enough. The fight got forced on you this time. 9Pandas spells into the engagement.
And I think that's why Antares is pushing.
They're going bottom, and they're chasing this bat. Sick of his shenanigans. Sumail will use
and the site. In overall net worth, he's probably not feeling this game very well, but can you still manage to pull out the plays in a matchup that you're not the one leading the charge?
Cannot blink dodge that ult, my friend.
Oh, there's the first miss. Miss skewer there. And now they're going to be slowed down as the ultimate from the Venomancer pops on all those heroes. They do have the Primal Roar, and they do have a lot of control. Rams is going to be able to get the Chronosphere onto all of these heroes, and the Bloodstone is just not enough. Too much single target damage. XXS is fine. Monet, apparently they don't need Samael. They're just going to keep poking at 9Pandas. After all, it's all about the cooldowns. Hit him with the RP. Holding on the Beastmaster, though, and he got hexed up before he could get the skewer back. XXS now popping his BKB and joining Monet as they lock down. Ramses gets a Force Staff off the high ground and barely gets the time walk off.
It missed uphill, too.
Oh, Bobaka, a lot of damage there from Kiyotaka. He's got that level 20. Those shots from the little Shredder are dangerous. Nice pushback there from Atari. It's just what he needed to get Kiyotaka back to the fountain, but he will give up his own life and response. The shots coming in once again. They need to play off of these little Shredders. The only chance to be able to hold these lanes to barracks, and that's why Samael wants to be able to kill him. He's willing to throw everything he has to kill this guy, but Kiyotaka slips away once again.
They're wearing through Samael's resources here. This is his buyback. He rejoined this fight for a reason. It is to get Megas here, but you have to clear through the heroes. You don't have that Aegis. You don't have Cheese anymore. No Chrono, but these time dilations are adding up. This is a dangerous commit. You are getting worn down. Need to let Monet frontline, need to let him do the work with the ult and the Depth Shroud, and Skewer hexed again.
Again, the initiation denied. Bulbaca just 2 on point with these ones, 4 staff away. They managed to get a jump out, and now it looks like Monet is going to be able to get the pounce onto Ramses with the Depth Shroud. Steals some stats, goes back to the lane of Barracks, which they should be able to get no problem. Bulbaca, twice now he's lived off of like 100 HP or less. Oh, Kiyotaka, they're finally going to be able to catch him. 4 staff gets him out of Split Earth, but he's still dead.
Doesn't
a buyback now for him. Chronosphere in 30 seconds. 4 staff trying to get pulls the mail out of here. The shots.
2 minutes.
Too much. Little Shredder absolutely shredding Samael. A dieback and an opportunity for 9Pandas to be able to get back into this game, but they need as many of these kills as possible. XXS, he's going to die next. Bichu. Oh, Ramses. He's afraid of overcommitting here. You know, control of the map wherever they want to go. They obviously know Roshan could have spawned a good 40 seconds ago, but it won't. It's a late Roshan, and that means Samael has time to come up. But maybe Aster still pushed to contest Roshan, not knowing if it's up or not, and may end up in an initial 4 versus 5. The Hawk is spotting him out, though, and they're going to be able to find Miro just who they wanted. Kill him again. Make sure he just does not get an opportunity to get off these RPs. You managed to get a 3-man chrono. They shots in for Little Shredder, finishing up Bulbaca. So much attention onto Bulbaca. The kisses are used even to finish him off, but the Chronosphere, there was no damage put into it as a result. Monet's a little bit low. Ramsey saw an opportunity, missed out on the time walk, though.
He's too low.
Gets him away. Now trying to continue to jump on Monet, has healed up a little bit off of no vision and will come back for that kill. Antari's caught in the corner and killed. Only survivor of this one is Kyo with a Mindbreaker.
Why not?
That's a lot of damage.
The problem is we gonna get displaced, but let the Slark nighttime vision give him the jump.
The Hawk. Bulbaca blinks forward. He's going to be the one caught. They do manage to get the roar off, but after the double 4 staff, bring Bulbaca pretty far away. Not enough to get him into the fountain, though, and Solo's already dead. They're still going to go for this Enchantress, focusing him down. The Little Shredder, they take him out. So, that's a hero with no buyback. 9Pandas can play this one out. It's going to be a 4 versus 5, and Aster will be forced to retreat.
Well, that's an opening.
No.
Aster, time to push?
Yeah, I mean, the entire combo was supposed to be able to blink lasso, pull somebody back, and then get the skewer afterwards to help out Miro. Now Miro has to do it once again without that initiation, where he's likely just going to get jumped in, or XXS is going to jump first. They do go forward. Ramsey gets the Chronosphere off of that one.
That's good
Kiyotaka, really good position, but the Depth Shroud comes in from Monet. They cannot target those heroes, but he still gets the RP. Skewer back, right in front of the fountain.
Not get BKB off. This is very deep for Aster to take the fight.
Pop Bloodstone, they actually go into it. Oh, Yule Scepter and all these heroes, it's actually a trap, apparently. Samael and Monet take the time to formulate a plan to go on the offensive. Kiyotaka finally dies, but he does claim Samael's life before he falls. Monet almost dead. Got him.
That Hurricane Pike.
Oh, Miro, he's going to die outside of that, but Ramses, he is left in a 1v3 with no Chronosphere.
That Hurricane Pike was absolutely sick by Mavoki. It stopped that skewer mid-charge, saving Monet from the fountain. That might have finished it off, but instead, Aster, like you said, they had a couple seconds to think about the plan, and the plan was, fuck it. Let's go in the goddamn fountain. Monet's got 20,000 ults. Sumail believes in him, puts his life on the line. Will take the grave, but get the dub. What a finish there. I mean, 9Pandas were so close to being able to hold that right. Imagine they had that right in that last fight. Suddenly you might get that Snapfire level 25, and we're looking at a different game with the Shredder shredding multiple people instead of just one. But Aster, just enough tempo to put that game over the edge, close it out. Pretty convincing performance overall in terms of, you know, they just played their lineup, slowly built that lead, and were pretty confident going late game with the saves. Depth Shroud was huge in the chrono. Not something you can underestimate there.
I think Monet.
Maybach.